Good afternoon, everybody. It's Friday, February 20th, and here's your weekly news roundup. So, in national news, Mayor Zohran Mamdani said he was going to restart encampment sweeps in New York City. After pausing sweeps at the start of the year, the mayor's admin decided to restart the effort after approximately 20 people have died in winter storms this past month and a half. Now it's being led by the Department of Homeless Services rather than the police, and instead of 7 days between warnings, it will include 6 continuous days of outreach in an effort to get people into shelter beds and connected with services. Though this type of effort seems a bit more humane than in the past, we can also see how it can be ineffective if there aren't actual services to connect people to, or even long-term housing to get people off the streets. Will this effort help people get off the streets in one of the most expensive cities in the United States? Only time will tell, and we'll keep tabs on how this is playing out. So, some news regarding the Trump administration today. The Supreme Court struck down Trump's tariff policy 6-3, including reciprocal tariffs against almost every country worldwide. The administration is still able to enact tariffs, but not as hard as fast as they have been. Members of his administration have stated that they will keep them in place, though they will likely not be as severe given that federal grounding for them is a bit more feeble after this ruling. The tariffs have collected $133 billion last year, with no signs that businesses affected would receive refunds. In international news, for the first time in almost a year, the UN announced a reopening of Rafah in Gaza, Palestine for limited movement of people. However, only a third of the expected number of travelers have crossed since reopening. It is important to note that Rafah was framed as a quote-unquote red line even by the Biden administration, an area that was framed as a no-go zone for the genocidal IDF. However, this statement proved to be of no consequence. Many have been deeming the area ethnically cleansed. Gaza is entering its third Ramadan with an active genocide in these past 3+ years, with no end in sight, despite the fact that a false ceasefire was brokered near the end of last year, and the Trump administration's sham formation known as the quote-unquote Board of Peace has started to come together. According to the UN, the Board of Peace has only raised 1/10 of the money required to rebuild Gaza, and this is a plan that has been met with general skepticism, given that many people feel that foreign investment into the Gaza Strip will just lead to the area becoming even further colonized and under imperial control. By conservative estimates, the genocide has killed 77,000, though these numbers are likely much higher. So, thanks so much for giving us a listen today. Is there anything you wanted to see us cover that we didn't cover? Did you have a different take on stuff we were covering? Please let us know, and make sure to have a great weekend.